Rare diseases are life-threatening or chronically debilitating diseases which can leave patients and families leaving vulnerable. That's according to Great Ormond Street Hospital. Hearing the news that your child has not only one but several of these rare conditions is something no parent should have to experience. But for one family, this became a reality.
Leo was born just before 36 weeks, totally normal pregnancy, nothing, of concern at all. So when he was born, he stopped breathing. He had to have CPR and was ventilated and immediately transferred to another local hospital that had a neonatal intensive care unit.
So how have the family come to terms with Leo's conditions over the years?
It's really hard. We've always felt that we're quite lucky. Obviously, in the early stages, when we were in the intensive care unit, and the professor said to us, Leo's got this brain damage, and we don't think he'll have a good quality of life at all. And he said, long term, if he continues on the ventilator, we've got to think long term about whether we turn that ventilator off. So then obviously for us, the fact that we didn't have to turn it off and he was able to then be downgraded to special care unit and then he came home was just amazing. So he is, I say to people, he's just so lovely. He's an absolute joy. People say to me all the time, oh, he's just so happy all the time, and he really is. He's playful and he laughs and he likes to play with his siblings, and he really loves noise and chaos.
With Leo having 3 older siblings, there's no doubt that he's going to want to join in on family activities. Well, the York family are now hoping to raise money to allow him to do just that.
So we were fundraising. This is our first fundraiser we've ever done, actually, for Leo. So we found a Tagger bike, actually. I don't think it's specifically a special needs bike, but I know other charities use them as well for children. So it'll enable us to pedal the bike, and Leo can sit on the front of it. It's like a pushchair seat, so we'll be able to cycle. With him, he'll be able to cycle and, really alongside his siblings.
I spoke to Leo's brother and sisters to find out what he's like as a brother, what the bike would mean to them, and how others can get involved with the fundraising.
He's fun to play with. He bites people. And he just is lovely because we have a lot of things that he could play with and he could learn with.
Obviously it will mean a lot, because if you think about it, like when he was 1, he was mobile, he wouldn't move. And then the progress he made of over 2 years is quite something, coming a long way. Because obviously it goes from not moving, from roaming around the house, crawling everywhere, screaming. So obviously taking him on bike rides, something quite a lot, because I never thought I'd do it.
I think they can help because if you donate, then that will go towards the bike and we can get Leo cycling, and that would just mean so much, because when he was born, most of us didn't think that he would be able to do most of the things he can today, and just to get him on a bike and get him cycling would mean so much.
Despite Leo's difficult start to life, it's clear to see that he's a little boy full of energy, happiness and love. Caroline Davies, That's TV.